Hello, and welcome to another insightful episode of Healing Horizons. I'm your host, Chris Daniels, and today we're diving into an intriguing discussion that challenges perceptions and opens minds. Ibogaine therapy and its transformative power in addiction recovery. For those new to the topic, ibogaine is a naturally occurring psychoactive substance found in plants in the Apocynaceae family, particularly Iboga. It's been used for centuries in traditional African spiritual ceremonies, specifically by the Bwiti people in Gabon. In recent years, ibogaine has gained attention for its potential to interrupt addiction cycles and foster holistic healing from trauma. Today, we'll explore these aspects thoroughly, demystifying myths, delving into scientific insights, and sharing inspiring stories of recovery. So, let's begin by exploring ibogaine's historical roots. Ibogaine's history is deeply rooted in the cultural practices of the Bwiti religion in Gabon and Cameroon, where it's considered a sacred medicine. For the Bwiti, ibogaine is not merely a drug. It's a tool for spiritual enlightenment and guidance. Traditional initiations use ibogaine to connect with ancestors, gain insights, and achieve a sense of divine presence. In the modern context, ibogaine has transitioned from its ancestral spiritual realm into a therapeutic setting, gaining recognition as a potential breakthrough treatment for addiction. Unlike conventional detox protocols, ibogaine addresses multiple dimensions of addiction, including its biological, psychological, and spiritual components. But the journey from ancient times to contemporary therapy hasn't been without misconceptions and controversies, which we'll address next. When it comes to ibogaine therapy, myths abound. One prevailing misconception is that ibogaine is simply a hallucinogenic or psychedelic escape from reality. The truth is, while ibogaine does induce a dreamlike state, its effects are much deeper. It acts more as a waking dream, where users often experience profound introspection. Another myth is that it's a magic cure for addiction. Ibogaine isn't a panacea. It doesn't cure addiction, but rather interrupts the cycle, providing individuals with a window of opportunity to address their problems with newfound clarity. A third myth is that this therapy is universally safe and suitable for everyone. Like any potent substance, ibogaine requires careful medical supervision due to potential side effects, which we'll talk about later when discussing safety and ethics. Let's talk science for a moment. How exactly does ibogaine work in the brain? Researchers believe that ibogaine acts as a non-selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor and a kappa opioid agonist. This means it potentially resets certain neurotransmitter systems in the brain, diminishing physical withdrawal symptoms and reducing cravings. It's known to have a resetting effect, allowing users to break free from addiction's neurochemical grip temporarily. Furthermore, ibogaine has been reported to promote a flood of memories, allowing individuals to confront their trauma from a detached perspective, offering therapeutic value beyond conventional treatments. It's crucial, however, to recognize that the exact mechanisms are still under study, and more comprehensive research is needed to fully understand ibogaine's potential and limitations. Focusing on the modern applications of ibogaine therapy, Mexico has emerged as a leading hub for this treatment. Here, clinics can operate legally under regulations that ensure safety and client well-being. Mexico's proximity to the United States, where many addiction sufferers come from, has made it a practical location. These clinics are not only legal but also emphasize a supportive environment staffed with medical professionals who monitor the process from start to finish. Patients undergo comprehensive pre-screening to rule out health complications and guarantee safety. Under expert supervision, patients receive individualized care, which includes preparation, the actual ibogaine treatment, and post-therapy integration. Such comprehensive care is paramount, considering ibogaine's potent psychological impacts. Now, let's hear about the personal journeys that underline ibogaine's life-altering potential. Many individuals who have undergone ibogaine therapy share stories of personal rebirth. For instance, take the story of Alex, a former heroin user whose life spiraled out of control. After hitting rock bottom, Alex sought out ibogaine therapy in Mexico. During the session, he reported experiencing profound visions that connected him to his childhood trauma, allowing him to understand and begin healing from those past experiences. The treatment helped reduce his cravings and gave him a fresh start to embrace recovery fully. Another story is of Anna, a woman battling alcohol addiction. Her journey with Ibogaine enlightened her to changes she needed to make and instilled a newfound sense of self-worth, which was crucial for her recovery journey. While these personal stories are inspiring, it's vital to emphasize the role of community and follow-up resources. Post-Ibogaine integration is key to sustaining the benefits of the initial experience. Individuals are encouraged to participate in community support groups, engage in therapy, and adopt healthy lifestyle practices to solidify their new paths. Recovery is an ongoing process, and continuous support makes the journey manageable. Clinics that offer Ibogaine therapy often have partnerships with organizations and therapists to assist clients in their journeys. Personal healing doesn't end with one session. It requires commitment and community backing. As we discuss the potential of Ibogaine, we must also consider ethical issues and safety. Given Ibogaine's powerful impact, it's not without its risks. Certain health conditions can contraindicate usage, such as heart issues or psychological disorders like schizophrenia. Ethical practices demand thorough medical evaluations and transparency regarding possible side effects. Clinics in Mexico tend to follow stringent safety protocols encompassing pre-treatment medical screenings, constant monitoring during administration, and emergency intervention strategies. This ensures that clients have comprehensive guidance and are informed decision-makers in their healing process. The integrity of Ibogaine therapy lies in prioritizing patient safety and welfare. Looking to the future, the landscape of addiction recovery is evolving, with alternative therapies like Ibogaine promising hopeful alternatives. As stigma decreases and research progresses, there's potential for more widespread acceptance and integration into treatment frameworks worldwide. The paradigm shift towards understanding addiction as a multifaceted issue, biological, psychological, and spiritual, aligns with Ibogaine's holistic approach. It's essential that moving forward, conversations about addiction expand to include diverse treatment options, providing individuals with choices that best fit their unique needs and situations. As we wrap up today's episode of Healing Horizons, we've covered the vast landscape of Ibogaine therapy, its deep-rooted history, the science behind its effects, and its modern-day application in addiction recovery, particularly in Mexico. We've debunked myths, highlighted personal success stories, addressed ethical considerations, and discussed its future role in therapy. The transformative power of Ibogaine lies not in offering an instant cure, but in opening doors to deeper understanding and healing possibilities. Remember, recovery is personal and unique to each individual, and finding the right path takes time and exploration. Thank you for joining me today. If you're inspired to explore Ibogaine therapy further, I encourage you to research, connect with professionals, and most importantly, pursue paths that resonate best with your needs. Until next time, this is Chris Daniels on Healing Horizons, encouraging you to seek hope and healing transformation.